The very first card that you got, the first two cards actually, came out twice. I had just finished doing Leo, and they got similar cards, and so I thought, okay, maybe I need to just clear them again and start over. And that always feels kind of awkward because then I might be sort of dismissing what Spirit says. But so I tapped the cards again with my crystal, and the very same two cards came out. Out of this huge deck, the very same two cards came out. So I think it's important, and it's the Ace of Raphael and the Four of Gabriel. It's a time to celebrate. The Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Really great news for you guys for October. And then a time for celebration. Time to celebrate abundant rewards for all your hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Those are the top two cards. I absolutely love this reading. The way that it flows is just beautiful. Have any of you guys been experiencing that sort of goo phase in the chrysalis of the butterfly transformation? It can be scary. You don't know if you're going to be taken care of, but you are. And the miracles that happen that show you that you are taken care of while you're in that phase. It looks like some of you may still be in it if this resonates with you. And yet there's this very powerful reading of coming out of the chrysalis phase. So if you're in this phase, hang in there just a little bit longer. You're at the end. You're at the end. It helps to know that. As the human here, the next card that you get is to let it go. And Mother Earth comes in to say release. Release sort of the goo. Releasing everything that in this sort of very intense processing phase, it's time to let it go and release it now. This is at the very top of your reading. This is coming up after, the foundation for October is really great, positive, wonderful things. The Ace of Raphael is the ultimate healer. Generations of ancestral beliefs that are no longer serving anymore want to be what's released. And you also get, with this set of four here, who do you need to forgive? This forgiveness part feels like it's on a soul level almost. For the ancestors who have, where these beliefs that no longer serve originated generations ago, hundreds of years ago, and have carried through DNA generation after generation, and now you guys, many of you, healing this, clearing this out and healing this. And it's a huge transformation. It is the butterfly transformation. It's huge. And so this forgiveness part, they want to make sure that you don't, like some of you, I could feel you're just like, oh, this forgiveness thing. Forgiveness is an ongoing process. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, ever. We all make mistakes. And so forgiveness is not something that you can just do one time and then it's over. It will keep coming back. It will always keep coming back. It's part of life because we're human and we all make mistakes. But this one, for you guys, is about forgiving all the way back to the situations, plural. Look at all these hands, where some of these beliefs may have originated, And who knows what life was like back then? They did the best they could. Your ancestors did the very best they could with what they knew and the experience that they were in, kind of thing. Their beliefs got them through it. They survived it long enough for you to be here. So it's about, just this feels very easy and on a soul level. So it's almost like the card is coming up to speak to your soul. They also want to point out with all these hands and this sort of black snake that's running through all these hands, it's as if it comes through the next generation, just like in the DNA, in the hands of the DNA. What they want to point out, though, is that if you were to just sort of tug on that snake right there, it's one snake. That you could just pull that out from all the generations and clear all the generations back. It's like one healing that you guys are doing that's healing all these generations going back. And on top of that, there's not really a card about it, but what they're saying now is that it's not just past, it's future. So when you pull this snake out, this one snake, when you pull this out and release from all the previous generations, it stops it here with you. It's like these beliefs and these misunderstandings that no longer serve, they stop here in this generation. They stop here with me. So that what Spirit's saying is they will no longer be carried into future generations. So you're not only healing the past, you're healing the future as well, on top of while you're healing your own life. You're doing it for the collective as well. It's huge. Raziel, okay, the past life is coming up. Yeah, past life is coming up. Past life, this card's going to have a couple of meanings. Your situation involves past life memories. Yep, ancestral. It's from the past. This stuff is way from the past. Some of these beliefs that got developed way from the past. You guys know this. The good news, like many of you know this already, and if you've been experiencing what we can call that sort of goo phase. It's intense. If that resonates with you, the really exciting thing is that you're at the end of it. You're at the end of it. This involves past life memories, and so as you heal that, going forward, Mother Earth comes in with a sunrise and the word promise. It's like the promise of a new day. So here's kind of the beginning of, it's like is it the beginning of the end of it? Of the goo? Or it's the beginning of your new beginning. This is like the new dawn kind of thing, coming up here, right up sort of at the top of your reading. So that would indicate, given that it's at the top of your reading, it would indicate that it's coming very, very soon. This is an October reading, and it's very close to the end of September. So, but just given that it's so far to the top, this is coming very soon. Mother Earth wants you to know that there's a promise of a new day, a new life for you in this lifetime and future generations as well. So notice the signs. Clairvoyance is going to be amplified, and Raziel wants you to know that he's with you, and so he's saying watch the signs. Clairvoyance is going to be turned up as you go forward with sort of this new way of being, this sort of new life without these old belief systems. And a lot of it feels too like it's on a soul level. Your consciousness may not even so much be aware of specifics, regarding the beliefs. Your consciousness, your conscious may not be aware. It feels very soulful. I mean, look at these cards. This is very kind of soulful. Past lives, ancestors, and look at all the interesting sort of image of this forgiveness picture. It feels very soulful. So as you're letting this go, the beliefs, what you don't want to do is try to get caught up in trying to figure out specifically what these beliefs are exactly. Some of you may know, but if you don't know, what you don't want to do is have your focus go towards that, because then in a way you're just holding on to this snake. Does that make sense? And the whole idea what Spirit is saying is just let it go. Release it. 2 cards talking about letting it go and just release it. So it really isn't so much about the specific beliefs. It's just this general spiritual ideas of beliefs that no longer serve us. You just won't be carrying them anymore. So notice, like, get curious. Get curious about how you see things now moving forward with this new promise. I say all this about the butterfly because this is very, very profound. This butterfly transformation card comes up. And what they wanted you to notice about this card is that it's covered in butterflies. This is butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. This is not caterpillars. There are no pictures of a chrysalis. There's butterflies everywhere. So it's time to spread your wings. I love this reading. It's time to spread your wings. And this can feel a little bit scary. It's like you've been a caterpillar all your life. And then you go into this chrysalis where you just don't know what's going on. And now all of a sudden you're told that you have these wings. You've transformed. And you're starting a new day, a new life, a new future. It's going to take some courage. It's going to take some courage to spread your wings. Practice. You know? Courage and practice. Practice with your wings. Courage and practice, 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 practice with your new wings. In other words, your new way of being. What that looks like in life is, notice yourself. Have a sort of an extra keen awareness of yourself. How you notice things, how you perceive things. Just kind of look at the world with this new sort of sense of wonder. This very childlike wonder. It's as if it's a new world. Because it would be for a butterfly, wouldn't it? The world would look very, very different from the perspective of a caterpillar versus the perspective of a butterfly. The world will look completely different. And so develop this sort of childlike wonder to what life can be like. This is about your freedom. You have the freedom to fly now. You can fly. It's about your independence, your freedom, your independence. With flight comes freedom. With freedom is this really strong sense of independence. A butterfly can go where it wants to go, when it wants to go. It has the wings to get there. All it has to do is set intention and go. It has the wings. You have the wings. Also notice, Ariel. I love Ariel. She wants you to notice her very big wings. She wants you to notice her giant wings. Yeah, have courage. Have courage to fly. It would take courage. It would take courage for a butterfly to, at the very beginning, to flap its wings and try to fly. So they're saying, do that. As you do, and as you look at the world through this sort of childlike wonder, you're going to start to get ideas on how you'd like to move forward. And so Uriel comes in. Uriel is a very powerful archangel. Uriel comes in, he, she. Yes, your idea will be divinely guided. So it's like you're going to get some new ideas on how you'd like to move forward. Some really cool creative ideas on what you might like to do. It might be different from what you were considering as a caterpillar. I'll keep using this analogy. It might be very different. Your creativity may spark some new ideas now that you have wings and now that you can see the world in a whole different way. Look at it through the eyes of a child. Believe in yourself. This one's really strong. This one's coming up under these as well. Under these flying Believe in yourself. Know this. Believe in yourself. Also wings, right? There's a horses with wings. Wings for days. Wings everywhere. See yourself doing well, and you will. Boy, isn't that true? See yourself doing well, and then you will. When you set the intention to spread your wings and take off, notice that she's kind of near the ground. She's practicing her flying skills low to the ground. It's very wise. You know, so she can drop her feet anytime if she needs to reestablish her balance. That's okay. Right? Believe in yourself. Know that you can do this. Set the intention for where you'd like to go, and then go there. And then go. Believe in yourself. Having confidence and believing in yourself. We have this brilliant idea with creativity, and we're also getting that the teacher awakens. So for some of you, you may want to turn around and teach about this. Once you really kind of settle into appreciating what you've been through and understanding it, like as my readings go, like a story, right? So it's as if you've now sort of awakened out of this. You know, you've got your wings now. You're like a new butterfly spreading your wings. You've practiced a bit. You've looked at the world in new ways, and now you get this amazing, brilliant idea to create something. The teacher awakens with this full understanding of all that you just went through. Some of you may want to teach about it to help those who maybe are just starting the chrysalis phase. That sort of thing. The teacher awakens. Don't let anything stop you, she says. If you feel the urge to teach what you know, to share your experience, either with this, maybe what you've been through, but really anything that you've been through, you can teach and help others with that. Your final card is that your plans, whatever they may be, are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. This card actually has a couple of meanings. This card is also the King of Ariel. There's Ariel again. The same archangel is saying that everything's going to work out very well for you. Now, where he speaks to using resources wisely, he also wants to sort of congratulate you on, while you were in the chrysalis phase, that sort of goo phase, it's very, very hard to function. Right? It's very hard to sort of function. Like, you have to go to work. How are you gonna keep, how are you gonna take care of yourself, kind of thing. And life just takes care of you. So you had to have managed your resources very sort of carefully. And so he's saying you did that. You managed your resources very wisely. Well done, he says. Well done. The knight there, the king of Ariel. Well done. You managed your resources wisely. Now be courageous, spread your wings, and everything is going to work out, is what Ariel is saying. Your plans are working very well. Professional success. Professional and financial? Yes. Professional and financial success with whatever this brilliant idea might be. It might have to do with teaching. It might have to do with working with children. It might have something to do with working with the earth, Mother Earth. Believe in yourself, though, whatever creative project you decide to move forward with. Believe in yourself. See yourself doing well, and you will.